And then we got another one today. We got the Millrose men's 800 field. And the men's and women's 800 are always the most interesting events, I think, of the indoor season, just because you get some big names showing up. You don't get everybody, but 800-meter runners are willing to run indoors, and I love it. So here is the field right now. Michael Cerrone, Bryce Hoppel, Isaiah Jewett, Charlie Hunter, Jesus Lopez. The list goes on and on there. Isaiah Harris will be running. So initially, I was a little bummed because I want to see Brazier back. I want to see Brazier mix it up in this field, coming off the injury, see what sort of shape he's in. So I was a little disappointed. And remember going back to last year, the whole Brazier, Hoppel not racing each other thing became a storyline. But then I find out, Gordon, Donovan Brazier's in the 400. And I know that we don't like people running off distance, but this is an exception because of how good Brazier can be in the 400. And I just want to see what type of time he's able to put down.
Yeah, he's quoted saying, "I look forward to the challenge, and it is also a part of me plan." Wait, I'm dyslexic today. I look forward to the challenge, and it's also part of our plan for continued improvement in the 800. So he's saying he still wants to do the 800, and it's a
Yes.
build up. But I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna say this: I have a feeling he has the ability to run an incredible 400, but we're not going to get an incredible 400 from him first race back from an
Mhm,
injury plague season. Like we could like build this up as a big hype and like, whoa, Donovan Brazier in a 400. Whoa, what can
mhm.
we see? But I think at the end of the day, it's Donovan Brazier in a rust buster race. Like he's going to probably run 45 seconds.
45 is pretty indoors. That's pretty fast. You wouldn't get excited about
Yeah,
a
but he
45?
has the ability to run a 43, so it's going to be like, all right.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be that person who gets really excited about Donovan Brazier running the 400. You can't take that from me, Gordon. Don't take my
Donovan
enthusiasm away.
Brazier Donovan Brazier running like the 400 at USA indoors, then okay, then I'm excited.
Okay, but here's the thing with Brazier. I think you're gonna have a. I mean, I think it shows that he's obviously confident in his health because 400's gonna indoors. We talked about this with the thing Mo, right? There's some risk involved in running a fast quarter indoors with the tight turns. So I think it shows he's really confident in how healthy he is. Yes, first choice, I would have him in the 8, especially against his field because his field's really good. But I'm just saying that the drop off to second race isn't that good. It's not like we're having somebody run a 300 or a 500 or someone that we're not really curious about their 400 ability running a 400. So you're not going to take this from me, Gordon. I am excited about Donovan Brazier running a 400 at Millrose. What do you think of that 800 field? Just to jump back to that for a second.
Yeah, I mean, Cerrone kind of had a good beginning of the year and kind of fell off at the end. Wasn't able to make that world. I don't think he made the Olympic final. Hoppel also kind of had an up and down type year. Um, so I guess I'm excited to see the type of form Hoppel's in. I'm excited to see how Jewett handles his first year as a pro. Charlie Hunter, same thing, first year as a pro. Um, and then Isaiah Harris, who's now fresh off a new Brooks deal. Um, is
Mhm.
he still in the same form that he's been for the past few years? It's really just going to be like, all right, where's everyone at? That's like, are
Yeah,
people ahead of schedule, behind schedule? It's what I'm. That's what we can get out of this race. It's like, where are they at right now? If that makes sense.
I think it's a pretty good indicator though. In the past, remember when Brazier was setting the world on fire indoors, and then he was able to carry that through to the outdoor season. Hoppel obviously has run well indoors in the past too. Not a perfect guarantee, but Tampa Eagle mentions he's doing like a thing in Sydney last indoor season. Yeah, that's part of it. The difference with the McLaughlin, like her main event isn't really there, whereas Brazier's event is available for him to run. I'm excited to see it. I I hope that we get some eights from him, but the fact that he's running a quarter. Also, who else is going to be in this field? Because oftentimes they clear the field for the big star. But if you're going into a different event, you're telling me there's no 400-meter guy that's going to want to run at Millrose? I think there's going to be some guy who's legit who can give him a really good race.
Yeah, but you're not gonna get the Michael Normans, the you know, the
Cliff
top like
Cherry?
a Fred Curley coming back to the 400. 400's hard. It's hard to get the best 400 runners to do it. You know what I mean? Because they are like, hey,
Yeah, but
my
even a
body
guy
on that curve isn't too friendly. Having a not having your
46.91.
own lane for 400 meters also sucks.
Yeah, 46.91 is his indoor PB, which is actually faster than his outdoor PB. He said he wants to do 4 by 4s. He's talked very big about his potential in the quarter, had some really good splits. Maybe he's playing the long game. Maybe this isn't about his long-term development in the 8. Maybe he wants to plant the seed for selection for the World Championship 4 by 4 team. I'm gonna go with that theory.
If I don't think USATF will be doing a good due diligence if they're selecting a 4x4 squad based off of an indoor 400 mark. Just putting it out there
You
in
know,
January.
you wouldn't like that though. I think you'd like that. That would appeal to
Oh,
you.
I would like it for Donovan Brazier's sake, but I'm sure there's a lot of people like, really? We're gonna go off of Donovan Brazier's random Millrose 400 as a litmus test? No.
Hey,
So
run fast enough, nobody beats the time, and then he's good to go. I think that's the step 1, 2, and step 3 here. All right, so let's move on here.